Hi Foxes, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. I am SHOPFOXBURROW on Poshmark, Etsy, and Instagram. And today I have a fun video for you, an unboxing video. As you know, all kinds of people have been in the reseller community have been getting boxes from B&G Trading Company. I have had my reservations because I feel like if everyone is getting boxes from the same company, there's going to be a lot of overlap. But I saw on their website that they had a sort of damages box, and it said that there was the potential for some really good stuff, but maybe it has a stain or it has some kind of like thing that needs to be fixed on it. It's basically a salvage box, and if you didn't already know, I have an Instagram series called Mend It Monday, and I have not been doing it because I have not had anything to mend. So usually when I go to the thrift store, I am looking for things that are in pretty good shape if I'm going to be spending a decent amount of money on it. You know, I have 2 kids, so it's a little, time is tight. But I thought this would be a really great way to get some inventory that was worth some money and also was low cost and had some stuff that I could use for Mend It Monday. Before we jump into that though, I want to say thank you to Jamie. She sent me this shirt. I saw it on her Instagram, and I guess it wasn't what she thought it was, and she was going to get rid of it, but she sent it to me instead. It says Mayhem or Die. I have no idea like what it is, but I just thought it was hilarious. I love this weird little like ancient Greek looking snake situation here. I did alter it, but thank you to Jamie for sending this to me, and I will link her Poshmark closet down below and her Instagram down below. You should go give her a follow. She's awesome. But yeah, so let's go ahead and dive right in. There's 2 things in this box. I also ordered a Quay sunglasses package. Those were, I think, about $9 a piece, and the damaged stuff was about $2.50 a piece, and that does include shipping. They had a discount code at the time for 25% off of your order, so I got 25% off of these. It made each damaged item around $2.50 cost of goods. I figure even if I can't salvage a lot of these things, if I can get some really good ones, then it will be worth it. So let's see. Alright, so this is what we got. It's all just kind of like thrown in there, but that's cool. I don't need like special packaging or waste or anything like that. Looks like these are my Quay sunglasses. I ordered these mostly hoping that I would get a pair that I liked, and then I could just sell the rest for a little profit, but yeah, I'm hoping for a pair of cat eyes. We'll see. Alright, so I'm going to put this down, and we can jump right in and try and figure out what is wrong with this stuff and if I can fix it. Okay, so right off the top, we are going to take a look at this. This is a 14th and Union, size extra large tee with like a stripe in it. I don't actually know what's wrong with this. Okay, maybe this is it. It has like a tiny little hole up here. That's a super easy fix. So I'll Google this brand or whatever, look up comps and see if I want to fix this. And if not, then I'll redonate it. But if I do, then that is a super easy fix. I've never heard of that brand before, so it didn't feel like anything special. Kenzie, this is like a Macy's brand. This is a size large. This is wicked cute. I'm gonna keep that for myself probably. This says, it was originally $59, final price $11.76. And, okay, it looks like there is some like blue and like some staining over here. There's like some brown here and some blue here. I don't know what this blue is from. I can try and soak that out, but if not, this would be a really good dye candidate. So like to dye it, because it is, I think it's cotton, yeah, 100% cotton, so that would absorb dye really well. If I did a blue, even like a blue tie-dye or like shibori style or just a dip dye or something like that, I think that that could cover the stain pretty nicely. This is Free People, originally $98. Free People 1, and it's just like a gauzy black kimono-y thing. I'm going to assume that this here is the problem. It's like, maybe you can see it a little better from this side. It's just kind of like a little like hole type of thing. I would probably just sell that as is. It's not that big a deal. So, cool. Alright, this is hot pink, which I enjoy. Some kind of scuba dress. Okay, so this one has, this is Chelsea 28. Again, I've never heard of that. But unfortunately the zipper is off the line. I do not think, I mean, I might be able to do something if I got a pair of like jewelry pliers, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fix that. And then there's a hole back here, a couple holes, so I would have to replace this zipper. I am not very good with invisible zippers. If this were a really good brand, I might take it to a tailor to get it fixed, but probably not. I don't think this is any kind of like high-end thing, but I'll look it up. We'll see. If it's worth taking to a tailor, I will take it to a tailor. I do sew zippers for a living in bags, but it is very different to sew a zipper into a dress, especially an invisible zipper. While it would be good practice, I don't know. I don't know that I want to deal with it. We'll see. Alright, what is this? Some strapless jumpsuit situation. Again, it's a zipper issue. It was marked $14.95 non-returnable. I'm assuming that that was at the store. It is a jumpsuit. It's pretty cool. And this one has like an exposed back metal zipper. This one would definitely be easier for me to replace if I wanted to replace it. Again, if these are like, I mean, it seems nicer quality than some of the other things, so if these are nice, then I will go ahead and fix them. Let's see. This is Topshop. It's just like a knit dress, orange, and I think it is probably in this box because it does have some snags. That's a super duper easy fix, not a problem at all. But you know, obviously they wouldn't want to put this in a bit like a box for people who are paying full price. Oh, and it looks like down here there is another, there are like more snags. But again, snags and knits are pretty easy to fix. So I'm not too worried about that. So, easy fix, and I'll list that. I like the color. Let's see. The cardigan. Vince cardigan. Okay, and then this has come apart at the seam here. So this is like the shoulder seam. And it needs to be restitched. Again, that's super easy. All you have to do with that is to take the two ends, fold them down and then do a zigzag stitch across the whole thing, making sure that you grab the overlap, and that will kind of create a serged like overlock seam. So that should be a pretty easy fix. The trouble is you have to make sure that you have the right color thread. I'm gonna assume this is either charcoal gray or black. But yeah, that's nice. And it retailed for $395. So to me, that's easy and worth fixing. $395 for a cardigan, you guys. That's just crazy. Alright, I like this JM collection. I think this is just like a Macy's situation. It only retailed for $70. It's pretty cute. I like the gold and like the colored pattern. Okay, so this one, I think what's wrong with it is just, can you see that? This tiny little like snag back here. That's not a big deal to me. I sell things with damages pretty often, and that's like nothing. It's on the back shoulder, so I'll just like trim down the little frayed bits and disclose it. No problem. This is a Free People thing. The suggested retail is torn off, but it was over $100, whatever it is. So it is a dress, open back. It has smocking. Let's see. There is no zipper, so that's not what's wrong. It has pockets. Okay, so this is just barely torn right here in the front. That's like the V of the front, right in here. That's a really easy fix, just a couple stitches and it'll secure it so it doesn't pull anymore, and then I'll disclose it. But yeah, $250, not bad. Not bad. This is supposed to be 25 pieces, so we'll see. This is Mason Jules. I actually really like selling this brand. It's like a Macy's brand. It looks like it has a zipper, and there's nothing wrong with the zipper. Oh, it's a romper. How cute is that? Is this my size? I love this. This video is just going to be a lot of me like looking to see what's wrong with this stuff, because for the most part it's not very obvious like what is wrong. Like there's not giant stains or giant tears or anything like that. But it does make me happy to be able to save some of this stuff and get it back out there. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this. The zipper had this little like flap that was, let's see if I can find it. Alright, so here's a zipper, and when I pulled it out, the zipper had this little flap that was sticking out, so like that. So maybe they thought that that was like damaged, but it's just because you have to tuck it up and in, and then it's fine. But it wasn't torn or anything, so maybe that was what they thought was wrong, but I don't know, that looks like it's in good shape. I'll be happy to list that. Some coffee bean print looking thing. Michael Kors, new with tags, retailed for $175. It has like, it's like a maxi dress. It's like little flutter sleeves and like this kind of polka dotty coffee bean looking print. It sticks a little. It's got a tiny bit of like fray there, but that's not a flaw really. I'm looking for like a hole or a stain or something. Well, aside from a couple of little loose threads here and there, I honestly can't figure out what's wrong with this. The zipper works fine. There's no holes that I can find. There's no stains. Sometimes putting things on a dress form and starting to take photographs, you see things that you didn't see before. So maybe I'll find something, but whatever it is, it's not very obvious. So I'll be able to sell that. This is a t-shirt. 1901, Nordstrom, $35. Sweeter than honey. Just got a lot of like the stitching on the neckline is kind of damaged. Looks like it's kind of coming undone. And it's completely gone in the back here, but it's cute. It's just a top stitch, so it'd be a really easy fix. The line that it's supposed to follow is already there, so you just load in some navy thread to your machine and then stitch over the line that it's supposed to, you know, and basically what that's doing is holding down the serging so that it doesn't flip up. So you want it down and then you want to stitch across the bottom. Yeah, that's an easy fix. Probably take me 3-4 minutes. Okay, so this, whatever it is, I can already tell it's like dirty down here at the bottom. It is a jumpsuit of some sort. It's by Love by Design. And the zipper is also broken because it is missing a tooth. This I think is just like a kind of cheap Macy's brand. I mean, nothing at Macy's is cheap, but I don't know that that will be worth fixing. It is cute. I do like the lace. But I may be able to salvage the top part because I think that's pretty cool, and add in some like panels, like take out the zipper and add in some panels of like something. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with that, or maybe I'll practice replacing zippers, and I mean that will come out in the wash, so that's not a big deal. It's just dirt, but yeah, involves a zipper replacement. Another Macy's Last Chance. Sorry, I know I'm not allowed to say that sort of thing. Okay, so this will be worth fixing for sure. This is a Stella McCartney. Here's the label. And it is a dress with like wraps that I imagine tie in some sort of way. Let's see. It looks like over here these flaps are supposed to be like stitched down. You can see where the stitches have picked apart here. You see that? Right in here, these stitches have picked apart. And this is supposed to be sewn down over this to create like a dart right there. That is just some handwork. That's not a problem. And then I think, judging by the fact that I can see some stitches here that look like they've been picked out, I have a feeling this sash is supposed to go over the side somewhere. So this will be a little bit of a project, one, to figure out how it was supposed to go, so I need to find like a stock photo for this, and then two, to repair it by hand. The zipper works great, but the original retail price of this, actually I don't know if that's even the original. I don't know if that's the Last Chance as is price or what, but it says $698.97. So this is definitely going to be worth my fixing. and I will just need to figure out exactly how it goes, and then I should be able to fix it by hand. But it's really nice, solid blue dress, and I like it. This is the kind of thing that I was hoping for, something that I could fix by hand that had like a lot of value, but to pay $250 for this, I mean, that's great. Okay, this is Free People, US size 6. I see what's wrong with it right away. So it is like a crocheted and cotton dress, very like bohemian. And then down here you can see there is a big tear in the lace that it's not going to look like exactly the same, but it's because, let's see if I can show you. So the way that this lace works is that it's got like wrapped spots right there, but then they started to deteriorate. So what I'm going to do is trim all this away, and then I will stitch this to the bottom part, so it's not going to look exactly the same, but it'll look fine enough to wear it. I don't think anyone would notice unless you were like right up on it. Of course, I'll disclose that I've done that. The zipper is back there. Works fine, I think. Yep. And yeah. So that'll be a pretty easy fix. Again, this is the type of thing that I expected. This is not new with tags, but it is cute. And then it does look like over here on the side, there is another little seam that has sort of like come away. And again, I will just hand stitch that down, and nobody will really be any wiser for that either. Okay, some sort of pants. Ink International Concepts. It's not new with tags. I probably wouldn't even pick these up if I was at the bins, and the zipper is broken, so I will donate those for just like scrap. Because if you didn't know, like if you donate stuff that's still in good condition but it's broken or torn, they send that clothing off to be recycled, so it's not a total waste of your time to keep it out of the landfill and give it to a place like Goodwill. You don't really want to donate something like that to like a smaller mom and pop shop because they have fewer resources at their fingertips to process stuff like that. But Goodwill, I know, does like bushels of clothing and stuff like that. So this is another last chance. It says as is, $22.97. So Laundry by Shelley Segal. I don't really know what's wrong with that. It has a little spot on the inside. Can you see that? There. The hook on the back is coming loose. The zipper seems to work fine. Let's see if there's something wrong with the lining. It does have a little spot in the lining that's coming apart. That's super easy to stitch up. That's like a 0.2 second fix. It's nothing. Yeah, so just a tiny little stain and a little rip on the inside is all I can find wrong with that. And then the little hook and eye up here needs to be tacked down, but that, again, that's easy. Yeah, that's a cute one. I like the color. Okay, another broken zipper. I like to put those broken zippers in here, huh? This is Naked Zebra. Again, I think just like a Macy's sort of situation. It is a dress, off the shoulder, long sleeve. I mean, I may use these to practice like putting new zippers in because I'm not very good at it. And especially not invisible zippers. But I don't know, this one looks pretty stitched in there because it's got a lining, so it's like stitched to the lining too, and I think that might be beyond my interest or capacity for this brand. So I will probably just donate that. The vanity room, and this looks pretty cheap. The straps are broken, clearly. It's cute. It's definitely the style of thing that I would put into my Poshmark closet. I think all that needs to be done is to see the little, up here there's like some thread hanging out, and the strap would have gone into this seam right here. So all that needs to happen really is to put the strap back into that seam, and then it seems to be okay. This strap, on the other hand, oh, it's the same. It just came out of this. Yeah, so that should be pretty easy fix. That's a good Midnight Monday one, so I will keep that. This is Leaf, which I think is like a Nordstrom situation. It's just like a little like stretchy camisole top thing. Retailed for 29 bucks. And obviously it has these like elastic straps that have it like broken half and frayed. So that's, I don't know. I could like tie that up or something like that. It's a size 1X. It's very small for a 1X. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. Not a lot of money to be made with that, so this is Vince Camuto, size medium, retailed for $129. Seems like a linen dress. Oh, that's cute. It's like a linen dress. It would zip up the back, but the zipper is broken back here. But this one is not lined, so I might try and replace the zipper myself, just because I really like this style, and I think it might fit me. It's got like buttons down the front. They're not like functional buttons, but yeah, and it's got pockets, which is like really important for me and dresses. And it is 100% linen, so that one's worth fixing, I think. Just a new zipper needed, so that's not too bad. Okay, this is Lala Boo, baby wearing top situation. It looks like it's got some stains on it, which would just be a pretty easy like wash out. And I don't know how this is supposed to function, so I don't know if it is doable. It has this like little drawstringy thing that seems to be functioning fine. Obviously like some kind of, it's a baby wearing shirt, so like this is crazy. You put the baby in it. You put the baby in this, and then you can like nurse because it has the, I don't know. I'm gonna Google that one, but it looks like it just needs to be washed. All right, looks like 3 more things. This has a cut in the cuff, like straight up, just cut. This is Alfani. Retailed for 60 bucks. Looks larger. Size, it's just a medium. T-neck poncho. So yeah, this is not the type of thing that I would normally like pick up. Not because it's not like nice enough, it's soft and everything, but I doubt the resale value is really there. So yeah, I'm not sure if I will do something to fix this cuff or not. Another option that you could do is to cut off this cut part of the cuff and stitch some lace onto the end instead. So we'll see about that. Okay, it's DKNY, Donna Carey, New York. It's like a color block, red and black top. It looks like the problem here, oh no, that's not, it does have the, I'm not actually sure what the problem was with this one. I think that they thought that this hook and eye was not there. Like, I think that they were expecting another metal piece to like hook it into, but it's just a fabric loop, so that's not damaged. It does have the extra buttons, so it's new without tags, but yeah, that's nice enough. I don't really know how DKNY resells, but I think it's like lukewarm. Okay, and another one of those Alfani ponchos. It says it is broken or torn. And back here at the back of the neck, it has a little spot that is super easy to fix. But again, I don't know that this is my, like, the style of my closet. We'll see. And then I'll decide what to do with that. I'm sure I'll fix it. But I don't know if I'll like save it for consignment or take it to, or like list it on Posh or what. So yeah, so that was it. Again, I paid about $2.50 a piece for these. The Free People ones were fine. The Stella McCartney was awesome, even though that one is going to require a decent amount of work. There were definitely some cute pieces in here. You know, for $2.50, I knew that like I wouldn't be like upset about what I got. So originally this Salvage bundle would cost $45.99. Shipping was about $28. So per piece, they're kind of asking you around like $1.25 per piece before I had the coupon, but then shipping adds more to that, so you have to take that into account when you are purchasing this. I don't think that this was like a bad deal or anything. If you are stuck at home and you can't afford the, I don't know, $11 that B&G is charging for their premium boxes, then this is a good one if you know how to like fix some stuff. The thing I really liked about doing this is that I'm going to be able to get a lot of these pieces back into circulation instead of just tossing them into landfills. I'm going to get some Instagram content out of it. I got this YouTube video out of it. So yeah, I think just a win-win for me, even though not all of these pieces are like high quality. You know, some of them are just like regular Macy's brands, Nordstrom brands, whatever, stuff like that. I feel like if I hadn't gotten the Stella McCartney piece, I would be a little more like, eh, but with that piece in there, and the fact that the zipper's working and it just needs some fixes that I'm perfectly capable of doing, I think that really makes the box, it would be easy to make my money back on this box. Yeah, there's the Vince cardigan, a couple of other Free People things, the Michael Kors dress that I couldn't find anything wrong with. So I think that was a pretty good buy. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Have you purchased anything from B&G Trading? What was your experience with it? Did you make your money back? So let me know down in the comments what you thought, not just about this video, but about their service. I feel like in a time of uncertainty with this virus going around, it is definitely prudent to stay home, to find ways to source from home. I purchased this quite a while ago, and it took about 8 to 10 days to ship, I think is what they said their normal turnaround time was. But yeah, just finding ways to not go out into public is definitely good now. You do have to kind of consider the workers who are still having to go to work, but at least for them, they are working in a closed environment where they don't necessarily have to deal with the public. So taking safety precautions is a little bit easier. Yeah, so thank you to everyone who is watching. Thanks to B&G Trading for offering this salvage box instead of just tossing it all into the dumpster. I do appreciate that, and I hope that I will see you guys for my next video on Thursday. Bye!